Welcome once again to High School Challenge, the varsity sport of the mind, here on Fox 25, Fox 48. My name is Terry Wirkus. We're very happy to be here at St. Mary's University of Minnesota, the Winona campus, the beautiful Filio Recital Hall on this wonderful campus. And we have a nice studio audience here to witness our game today between La Crosse Aquinas and Blair-Taylor. Now, what's very special about today's contest, it's actually our 6th game where we've been here on television with you, sharing our tournament with you. The tournament actually began back with 36 teams last October here on the university campus. And we've played many games between then and now, and we are now to our first semi-final contest. What that means, either Aquinas or Blair-Taylor will be in our big Super Bowl, or some people like to call it the Mind Bowl, coming up in 2 weeks from now. Well, let's begin by meeting our squads. First, our squad from Aquinas.
I'm Noreen Bush, and I'm a senior.
I'm Benjamin Mitchell, I'm a senior.
I'm Samuel Gogish, and I'm currently in the 12th grade.
My name is Elizabeth Purse, and I'm a sophomore.
And behind me we have Robert Kiefer and our coach Thomas Arlt and Andrew Schmidt.
And with us from Blair-Taylor High School.
My name is Robin Rayo, I'm a senior.
I'm Alyssa Bent, and I'm a senior.
I'm Aaron Stephenson, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Aiden Sven, and I'm a freshman.
And behind us we have our coach, Mrs. Lori Severson, and our alternates, Amber Swenson and Amber Levitt.
And this handsome fellow to my right, Brother Richard Lember.
Nice to be here again.
Oh, it's very nice to have you, Brother Richard. The last 2 contests, we've had to look to you for some important rulings which have had an effect on the game.
Yeah.
And the role in life that you followed has prepared you to be our judge is what?
Well, I'm the director of the Fitzgerald Library here at St. Mary's University.
Excellent, excellent. So, and have you read all of the volumes of literature that are in your library?
I'm afraid not. There's over 160,000.
Oh, my. I suspect, though, you've probably read a few of them.
Oh, I have.
Yes, indeed. Well, great. Well, we're very happy to have you here
Thank
again
you.
with us. Our High School Challenge contest is actually 3 rounds. Our first round is our individual round. We'll ask the questions of one team. That team, if they get it correct, they get 10 points. If they don't know the answer to the question, or they answer incorrectly, we then give an opportunity to the other team to steal some points away and answer that question for 5 points. Now, if that team gets in that situation where, you know, they're stealing points away and they want to gamble that they think they know the answer and they're correct, well, that's fine. But if they're incorrect, we take 5 points away from their score. So they best make sure they know that they are correct. Our second round is a team effort. Everybody on the team will work together to answer the questions. The captain will be the voice of the team. And then we come to our third and final round, our lightning round. It's a quick one. We have 60 seconds on the clock. We have 3 categories of questions. We let the team that's behind in score pick the first category, the one they think they can answer the best, and they try to amass as many points as they can.
And
100
points there, so it's a chance to catch up.
Absolutely. And I think as we've seen here, and if you've been with us over the past weeks, games can very much change during that third round. You know, it looks like one team is probably going to end up ahead at the end of the second round, but it turns around. So
Sure does.
You never know. You need to stay with us and continue to watch. Well, we're going to take a quick break right now, Brother Richard. We'll be back with our High School Challenge contest with La Crosse Aquinas and Blair-Taylor right after this short break.
A lot of blood.
You got 3 pints of Kramer in you, buddy.
Seinfeld weeknights on Fox 25, Fox 48.
Welcome back to High School Challenge here on Fox 25, Fox 48, brought to you from the campus of St. Mary's University of Minnesota here in Winona. And we're very fortunate to be in this lovely facility, and we've got 2 fine teams that are ready for head-to-head competition here in our semifinal of our High School Challenge tournament. By virtue of a coin toss, we've determined that Blair-Taylor will be the receiver of the first question here this morning. Blair-Taylor, what is the name of the princess who married Philip Mountbatten in 1947 at Westminster Abbey?
Elizabeth?
Yes, Alyssa. I'm sorry?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is correct. That's right, Alyssa. Thank you for 10 points. Aquinas, we look to you now. A plateau composed of basaltic igneous rock would be most likely produced by which process? Would it be river erosion exposing a mountain core, successive lava flows in a region, uplift of a continental shelf, meteorite impact, or successive submersion in seas? Yes, go ahead, Benjamin.
Water erosion of a volcanic core.
No. Would you like that question, Blair-Taylor? Actually, it would be successive lava flow in a region. Blair-Taylor, Bacillia and Spirilla are two of the 3 shapes of bacteria. Name the third shape. Yes, go ahead, Aaron.
Rhodinium.
No. Would you like that question? Any idea at all, Aquinas? Yes, go ahead, Samuel.
Coccus.
Yes, that's right, for 5 points. Now here's your 10-point question, Aquinas. The words falsity and falsify are derived from a Latin root meaning what? Is it I give, I honor, I reduce, I deceive, or I present? Go ahead again, Samuel.
I deceive.
I deceive for 10 points. Blair-Taylor, what is the number of the amendment that reads as follows? Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, shall exist within the United States. Yes, go ahead, Aaron.
16th.
No. Any idea, Aquinas? Yes, go ahead, Benjamin.
13th.
13th, that would be correct. All right, our next question. This goes to Aquinas. It's worth 10 points. An amount of a medication or radiation that kills is what kind of dose? Samuel?
A fatal dose.
Yes, a fatal or a lethal dose. Correct. Blair-Taylor, Irene was to the Greeks as blank was to the Romans. Now, was that blank Pax, Juno, Thor, Janus, or Venus? Yes, Alyssa.
Janus?
No. Aquinas? Irene was to the Greeks as Pax was to the Romans. Aquinas, where 2 or more works by the same author are cited in a bibliography, the author's name is not supposed to be repeated. What convention is used to indicate that a work was by the same author as the bibliographical entry that preceded it? Yes, go ahead, Benjamin.
3 hyphens.
No, that's not right. Blair-Taylor, any idea? Actually, that would be 7 hyphens and period, or a line and period. Blair-Taylor, what form of wit was used by Ronald Reagan when he said this regarding an arms proposal with Mikhail Gorbachev? It was a proposal, one might say, disarmingly simple. Yes, Alyssa.
A pun?
Yes, that was a pun. Okay, Aquinas, what is the common 2-word name for radiation of extraterrestrial origin, consisting chiefly of protons, alpha particles, and other atomic nuclei? We look to Blair-Taylor for an answer. Cosmic rays, cosmic rays. Blair-Taylor, in 1996, the U.S. legislature's highest honor, the Congressional Gold Medal, was given to what American evangelist? Alyssa?
Billy Graham?
Correct. Aquinas, what is the last word in this epigram? Treason doth never prosper. What's the reason? For it is prosper, none dare call it. Blair-Taylor? None dare call it treason. Blair-Taylor for 10 points. The ozone layer serves as a shield protecting the troposphere and the Earth's surface from what type of radiation? Alyssa?
Ultraviolet?
Correct. Aquinas, what princess announced in late 1995 on national television that she wanted to be queen of people's hearts? Yes, go ahead, Noreen.
Princess Diana.
Yes, indeed. The Princess of Wales, indeed. Blair-Taylor, in a right triangle, the shorter leg is 30 and the hypotenuse is 50. Find the length of the altitude drawn to the hypotenuse. Robin?
40.
No, that's not correct. Would you like to answer, Aquinas? The answer would be 24. 24. Aquinas, which president is not correctly matched with a program? John Kennedy, New Frontier; Woodrow Wilson, New Freedom; Franklin Roosevelt, New Deal; Theodore Roosevelt, New Trust; Richard Nixon, New Federalism. Blair-Taylor? The one that doesn't fit, Theodore Roosevelt and New Trust. Blair-Taylor, this king and queen were involved with the Spanish Inquisition and Tomas de Torquemada, but they are more widely remembered for their financing of the trip to the New World made by Christopher Columbus. Yes, Robin?
Ferdinand and Isabel.
That's correct for 10. Aquinas, on July 14, 1789, an enraged crowd in what city stormed the prison known as the Bastille? Yes, Samuel?
Paris, France.
Correct. Blair-Taylor, magma, which has cooled and hardened in vertical cracks, creates formations called, is it dikes, deltas, coronas, plateaus, or geologic columns? Alyssa?
Geologic columns?
No. Aquinas? Go ahead there, Benjamin.
Dikes.
Dikes is correct for 5 points. Now, here's the final question of the round, and it goes to Aquinas. What two words describe the types of punishments prohibited by the 8th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution? Yes, Samuel?
Cruel and unusual.
That is correct for 10 points. That concludes our first round of our high school challenge contest right at the buzzer. We'll be back to check on that score and continue with round 2 right after this.
No, no. Yes, yes.
Weeknights on Wisconsin Superstations, Fox 25, Fox 48.
Fox 48, the high school challenge. From the high school challenge today, of course, is coming from our Winona campus of St. Mary's University, and we're very happy to have you sharing this contest with us. After our first round, we have a score of Blair-Taylor 50 and La Crosse Aquinas 65 points. Now that means Blair-Taylor gets the first question of our second round, which now indeed is a team round, and the captains will be the voices of the team. Blair-Taylor, Wardy Lamouche was released from prison before his sentence expired on condition of good behavior. Such a conditional release is called what?
Parole?
That's right. Aquinas, what three words usually follow the verb in this fractured proverb? What is worth doing is worth the trouble of asking somebody to do it. What is worth doing is worth doing well. So worth doing well is what we were looking for. Blair-Taylor, since the days of William the Conqueror, the kings and queens of England have been crowned in what church?
Westminster Abbey.
Aquinas, which instrument is useful in detecting radiation? Would it be the dosimeter, anemometer, calorimeter, the seismograph, or the chromatograph?
Dosimeter.
Yes, that's right. Blair-Taylor, name the author of a reference work who might have said this about his unsettling experience. When I saw the grizzly in my garage, I felt fear, fright, dread, terror, horror, panic, alarm, dismay, consternation, visceral agitation, and trepidation. Brother Richard, is that a book that you've ever used before?
Oh, yes, indeed. Peter Roget, Roget's Thesaurus.
All right, thank you. Aquinas, the Reader's Guide to Periodical Literature provides 7 pieces of information for each entry. Which one is missing from this list? Title, volume, author, pages, month, year.
source.
I'm looking to our judge for a ruling on that.
That's acceptable.
Yes, the source or the name of the magazine that it comes from. Blair-Taylor, the maximum number of years that a United States president may hold office is what?
10.
10 years is correct. Aquinas, Goldbach, said that every even integer greater than 2 can be expressed as the sum of two prime numbers. What two prime numbers add up to 32?
13 and 19.
Correct. Blair-Taylor, what quasi-reference work published annually since 1793 consists of a calendar, old-fashioned woodcuts, short poems, weather forecasts for the entire year, planting tables, digests of fish and game laws, anecdotes, recipes, and astrological lore?
Farmer's Almanac.
The old Farmer's Almanac, you bet. At Aquinas, divide the sum of the prime numbers greater than 54 and less than 67 by the next prime number less than 7. Would that be 18, 20, 22, 24, or 26? That would be 24. 24. Blair-Taylor, after circumnavigating Earth, who was knighted by Queen Elizabeth I in 1581? Was it James Cook, Henry Hudson, Francis Drake, Roald Amundsen, or Ferdinand Magellan?
Francis Drake.
Correct. Aquinas, who was Queen of England for most of the 19th century?
Queen Victoria.
Correct. Blair-Taylor, this quote refers to a battle in what war? 5 miles was the gain from 140 days of fighting through the blood-soaked mud of the Somme.
Civil.
That would be World War I. John Adams became vice president and Alexander Hamilton became Secretary of the Treasury in the same year that what European revolution began?
The French Revolution.
Correct. Blair-Taylor, which protozoan moves by means of hair-like structures called cilia which surround it? Would that be algae, amoeba, diatom, euglena, or a paramecium?
Paramecium.
Correct. Aquinas, what president, in his farewell address, criticized the baleful effects of partisan political squabbling and urged the people to avoid inveterate antipathies and passionate attachments to any foreign nation?
George Washington.
Correct. And Blair, the Great Awakening was a series of religious revivals which swept through the American colonies during which century?
16th.
That was the 18th century. Aquinas, Congress has constitutional power to declare the punishment for, is it any felony crime, only treason, cases of impeachment, human rights violations, or crimes committed by foreign nationals?
Cases of impeachment.
Only treason. Only treason. Blair-Taylor, what is the meaning of the root word in these terms? Binoculars, monocle, oculist.
Sight.
I'll look to Brother Richard. No, he can't accept that. It would be eye. The root word is eye. The final question of the round to Aquinas. Hera was to the Greeks as blank was to the Romans.
Juno.
Correct. And that's the end of our second round of our high school challenge contest. We'll be back with that lightning round right after this short break.
Come on, get down.
Get off the couch. Seriously, no kidding around. Get off the couch. Want to go to a movie instead?
Weeknights on Fox 25, Fox 48.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got a good high school challenge contest for you here on this Sunday morning. Right now, our score stands at Aquinas with 135 points. Blair-Taylor has a score of 110 points. Blair-Taylor, Alyssa representing the team, everybody. We've got 3 categories of questions: technology, Alaska, and biology. What is your choice?
Biology.
Biology is your choice. We've got 10 questions for you. If you don't know the answer, make sure you say pass so you don't waste any time. If there is any time remaining, I will repeat the ones that I passed on, or you passed on, I should say, are the ones you got incorrect. 60 seconds on our clock. Here we go. What 7-letter ecological term indicates the weight or volume of all living things in a given geographical area?
Pass.
What 2-word phrase describes a body form in which the right and left halves of an organism are approximate mirror images of each other?
Symmetry.
Correct. What elements do aerobic creatures require in order to live?
Oxygen and water.
Correct. Some of an organism's food is used for assimilation. The rest is used for oxidation. Oxidation produces waste products. The process of expelling these waste products is called?
Expiration.
No. What is the collective term for changes in the gene pool as a consequence of such processes as mutation, natural selection, non-random mating, and genetic?
Evolution.
Correct. Metazoans all have many?
Pass.
These are methods of what? Fission, regeneration, sporulation, external fertilization.
Reproduction.
Correct. 4 main types of organic molecules predominate in living organisms, including carbohydrates, lipids, nitrogenous base, and what kind of acids?
Amino.
Correct. What's the most abundant substance? Okay, we will stop there with that set of questions. Now we'll look to our team from La Crosse Aquinas and let them make a choice between our remaining categories, Alaska and technology. Benjamin, what's your choice?
Technology.
Technology it is. 60 seconds on our clock. Same rules apply. Here we go. If flawed data is put into a computer, flawed data will be produced by the computer. What is the 4-letter acronym describing this situation?
Pass.
Some systems, processes, or machines return part of their output to regulate their operation. The return of this information is called?
Pass.
In 1901, he sent the Morse code for S from Cornwall, England to St. John's, Newfoundland. Who sent this first transatlantic radio signal?
Samuel Morse.
No. To what device was this 1957 headline from the London Daily Express referring? Space age is here. First flying saucer travels at 17,000 mph.
Pass.
There are 2 basic types of interfaces used to connect personal printers to computers to printers. One is called a parallel interface. Name the other.
Serial.
Correct. What common device constitutes these parts? Metal cover, bottom insulator, separator, insulating washer, zinc can, carbon electrode.
Battery.
Correct. Regarding computers, what letter is an abbreviation for 1024 bytes? And that would be K. All right, that concludes our lightning round. We'll be back to checking that score right after this break.
You got 3 pints of creamer in you, buddy. Seinfeld weeknights on Fox 25, Fox 48.
Well, Brother Richard, another wonderful high school challenge contest this Sunday morning. And what was our final score?
Blair-Taylor 160, Aquinas 155.
What a well-matched game between 2 fine teams. It was really so close, it could have gone either way. Another one of these games where I wish we could have everybody come back and continue on in the tournament. So very close. Well, let's ask Benjamin, representing La Crosse Aquinas, to come over and accept our congratulations. We sure have enjoyed having you here and having your team with us here in our high school challenge, the whole tournament. We really appreciate that very much. And now let's have Alyssa step over from Blair-Taylor.
Congratulations to you on your team.
Congratulations, Alyssa. Now, my understanding is that you're going to be here for the Super Bowl. Hope you can make it. That's coming up in 2 weeks, right here on Fox 25, Fox 48. So you folks can kind of take a breather now and watch what happens in the coming weeks to see who you're going to play. Thanks, Alyssa. Brother Richard, thank you so very much for your help. Once
Wonderful time again.
We could not do it without you.
Thank you.
And thanks to our hosts here at St. Mary's University of Minnesota, a wonderful facility, a wonderful place to learn and a wonderful place to play High School Challenge. And by the way, I want to thank all of you for being a part of our program, because this wouldn't mean anything if it wasn't for you watching at home. Thanks so much. We'll see you again next week right here at Fox 25, Fox 48 for the St. Mary's University of Minnesota High School Challenge.